to build
I called you
city
Toby
centers across the
with an
globe to
IE.
prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to
These are
humanity,
really
12
impressively
new
rendered
gene
faces.
therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris.
I'm gonna write that down, Cat Rider. I'll try to remember.
Unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made
Gutty night.
several preemptive arrests
It's been
of
like
known collaborators. Advent
3
again
entire
assures all
days.
citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Oh, this probably means my girlfriend's gonna beat the game before me. She's playing on a rookie with reloads.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds.
Ooh. What a jerk.
Now.
Oh, Bradford.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Yeah, the first 2 months are still gonna be really hairy. But I'm not too worried about the mid to late game after the first playthrough.
Need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to
Hey,
infiltrate the
it's
city
Holox,
center and
I
strike
think.
at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby.
It never really worked out a great way to beat this mission. I just died to the UFO intercepting the Avenger of Papa's Gaming in a campaign which I'm pretty sure I should have won. In fact, I'm certain I should have won it.
Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
I got trolled by a gatekeeper when trying to save Private Ryan. It's true, unfortunately. Hey, it's Marcus Holox. And it's Remy. Remy was a badass from one of my first playthroughs. One of the ones that didn't go so well. And it's No-Go Knight.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Got a few familiar faces here.
Overwatch. Vigilance. Got it covered. Scanner Gebiet. Affirmative. Moving out.
In hindsight, I would,
Heading out.
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't bring a bunch of battle scanners, that's for sure.
Bien sûr. En route vers la cible.
I don't think that it was unreasonable to try to save him, but I executed it a little bit wrong, I think. I think I put the mimic beacons in the wrong places. They weren't far enough up. 2 of them were not far enough up. Okay, realistically, I shouldn't have tried to save him. If you're looking for a realistic answer, there you go.
Schon unterwegs. Je rejoins la position. Position confirmed. Heading to that location. Affirmative. Affirmativ. Scanning la zone. Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft. Ça bouge. Tout près d'ici. Gebe Feuerschutz. Moving to Overwatch.
It's a real fun mission. Nothing like an untimed mission with 4 soldiers with 65 aim to start off your game. I'm gonna try to move to this rooftop. Seems like there's nothing particularly close to me here. I'm disturbing a lot of birds.
Headed there now.
I've always wondered if the birds flying makes the aliens patrol toward you like it did in Long War.
Moving to Overwatch. Scan en cours. Eyes on the prize. Bitte Feuerschutz. Ça bouge devant.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that the I dashed onto the ramp because it didn't start its turn able to see any mimic beacons. I had 2 of them still alive, but yeah, there you go. And I guess it must have prioritized moving to the ramp or something, like it knows the mission objectives or something. This is weird. Oh man, they have 4 hit points. That's not a lot of hit points.
Well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. Verstanden. Rück aus.
Dashing a concealed guy. Okay, I can try that.
Okay, je bouge. Copy that. On the move. I'm on it. Scannergebiet.
I think that blowing your concealment by ambushing this pod is reasonable in this mission. I don't think it's a good way
You're near the target position.
to engage any of the other pods on this mission, but this one... Wait, there's a 3rd guy somewhere, right? It's just not with the pod for some reason. This one is like just the perfect amount of HP and everything for ambushing them from concealment to work out.
Bewegung. Bewegung.
Oh man. 3 damage grenades. How the mighty have fallen.
Good to go.
Sectoid is standing on a statue, yes.
Je passe en vigilance.
I don't like ambushing the officer pod because they have a lot more offensive output and you can deal irrelevant damage to the officer. The reason I like ambushing this pod is that anybody you hit is quite likely dead. You're not likely to end up with low hit point enemies alive on the next turn. Do I get extra height advantage? No.
Affirmative, covering now. Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft. Overwatch.
I killed them all. Got him.
Cible éliminée. On s'est fait repérer.
that mean one of my guys is still on Overwatch? Cool, so one of my guys is still on Overwatch if I get patrolled into here. Which did not happen.
Holen wir sie uns. Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft. Heading there now.
Oh man, I have no rangers who can go back into concealment. This must be what it's like to feel poor.
Ready to go. I'm on it.
I ignored a couple of missions, Papas, yeah. There were a couple of times when I just couldn't field a team because the wounds were too bad.
Bitte Feuerschutz. On Overwatch. Quiet. Do you hear something?
Okay.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Mir entgeht Vigilance.
Is this what I'm meant to do? There's just no good way to actually engage the pod unless you can make them patrol into you right now. So I'm going to desperately try to make that happen. But it's not an easy thing to do, unfortunately. The other thing I can potentially do is walk into them and then either hunker or run backward with the guy who actually pulls them while the rest of the team is overwatching on high ground. One of these guys, this is a random guy, right?
Moving out.
I'm gonna risk my random guy.
Overwatch. Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft. Moving to Overwatch. Huh? Position confirmed.
I'm gonna try breaking the window, see if that does anything.
Although they bear some
Okay.
resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during
It's not actually that bad a pull though.
their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Actually, I think that's a really good pull.
Roger that.
I have to decide. I can either set up high ground overwatches, which just go on the sectoid, or I can conceal my entire team. I think that's a lot better.
Moving out. Okay. Je me dirige vers la position. Viens par là. Bin dabei. Scanning.
Sometimes they patrol in really weird ways that I'm not expecting, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the idea.
On the move. Frag out.
Oh man, I get like 85% point blank shots. I forgot about that one. Also, I'm gonna try not to set my guy on fire.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position.
That's one of the things I have learned, is do not set your guys on fire. Damn.
Abschuss. Das können wir vielleicht gebrauchen.
You guys are going off a little bit.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Scan en cours. I'm on it. Rücke zur Zielposition vor.
I never actually used an alien data cache in my last campaign.
Heading to that location. I'm on it. Vigilance.
Maybe I should just sell that at the black market as soon as I can.
Auf geht's. Enemy activity.
Dead ahead. I'm gonna try hiding behind this wall.
Bien sûr. Je bouge.
This is actually really lucky. Often on this map, it's very hard to find concealment, in my experience.
Hostiles are moving.
But this is just like a completely free mission.
En vigilance. Got it covered. Fire shots. Got it covered. What was that sound? En route vers la position indiquée.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts.
They start with 7 hit
We're not
points
sure whether to
apparently.
chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Je suis en route. Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft. Kommt jetzt some. Sur meine Flanke!
So I have 3 nades. It is going to come down to not missing an 85% shot though.
Rolling. Get ready for a surprise!
I thought he already had a promotion. Guess he didn't.
Bien compris, j'y vais. Explosion!
So we want to not set on fire. Shoot this guy. Well, fuck.
Move into designated position.
Fuck. 81. So lucky. Must be nice.
Bestätigt. Boom!
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds.
This doesn't always go anywhere near as smoothly as that,
Gebe Feuerschuss. Tout de suite.
in case you guys are wondering.
-15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. -15, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
There was that one time that you died in Gaudy Night. But other than that. Most under fire NA. That's what we like to see. Can you guess how late game went, Elmfrigor? I sort of like, I don't know. I have a really hard time. Do you guys think 26 turns is a lot or not many? Because I think it's not many.
Hold up, Commander. Looks to me like it's working out just fine.
The Ranger serves as...
Oh shit. He's back.
Up. Just...
So I'm just going to be going straight through mod weapons to mag weapons
That area of research to be
to get shard rifles for rangers.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Looks like I got screwed by the exposed power coil locations. That's too bad.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Is there anything else I do at the start? I
It's been
like
slow
don't
going, but
remember.
I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship.
She's back.
Most of the primary systems
This was
are
my
now
colonel's
operating on some combination
sharpshooter,
of our technology
I
and theirs.
believe.
My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come up with something
Victor
new,
Blanco.
something the aliens won't expect.
Isidoro is one of the guys from my character pool. I just think he looks like such a badass. All my squaddies are very proper. I think that's... we just go now, right?
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge. The nerve
No
center of our
resistance
operation.
come rush.
The aliens have our entire world in their
I'll
grip.
pass.
Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military.
Okay,
And it's
Cat
on
Rider.
us to take it all back. Resources and
I don't care, Bradford.
While we prepare
We're
for
in
new
America.
operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area.
I think this guy's my least favorite. One of my squaddies isn't by the book. Spanish. So you're gonna be Turkish, but you're gonna speak Spanish, okay? Because I really like Spanish. Also, I'm going to make you female. But I'll still give you a beard if I can. I'm not sure that I can. Here. We're covering the beard up. Okay, that's fucking ugly. I'll make you a bearded guy. What male names are there off Catherine? There must be something. It's such a common female name. Is Kyle from Catherine? That's really creeping me out right now. This guy might actually be from my character pool. Where's like the Santa Claus? I'm a little bit uncomfortable about there being no Santa Claus, just saying. Alright.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Sure, I'll grab that.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avenger's remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Cynthia Cox. Hey, it's Jonathan Tylios. I don't think I care about that. Maybe I do. Early game's really interesting. Seven days seems like a long time.
Setting course for Mexico.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
I think the sniper sucks at the start of the game. Once I have strong rangers to carry a sniper, I will start leveling one. The specialist is like fucking terrible, but supposedly I get permanent +5 hacking for succeeding hacks, and I want to see if that's true. This is my favorite soldier, so I'm gonna have to bring her, I think.
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
I don't remember how I play this part of the game. I remember I built 2 flashbangs. I don't remember who I put them on. This looks reasonable though.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position to drop.
But I like have never overwatched in my life.
Dr. Tygan has picked up a signal
Okay.
from an alien communications
Well, if
relay
+5
sending data to the
hacking isn't
Advent
happening,
network
that's
from
very
this
sad.
area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure
And I
the
probably
area and
should have
eliminate
just
any
brought 2
hostiles,
rookies.
Then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission.
On the other hand, maybe it is true. Who could
Menace
say?
1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
That has 6 hit points at this stage of the campaign, apparently.
Rücke aus. Sieht nach feindlichen Einheiten aus.
You have 8 turns. I'm gonna, like, play so badly.
Und los geht's.
I am not in the mindset for playing with 4 squaddies right now.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
What is this detection range? Is that seriously how far they detect? That's such a long way. I guess there are only 3 pods on the map now, right?
Ich rücke aus. Ok, je me dirige vers la cible.
So let's see. This is just a crappy grenade. It doesn't do relevant damage. I think the way I'm going to play this is to start with this shot, this soldier on Overwatch.
Verstanden. Halte die Augen offen.
And then probably finish the Sectoid off with a grenade. Huh. Yeah, well, I'm gonna grenade the Sectoid if it's still alive. So there's no reason in Overwatching because I'll have an uncovered shot on it anyway. Okay, the Sectoid's definitely gonna still be alive. But I'm going to grenade it if it's like in a place I can't flank it. I really missed March.
Kein Treffer.
Maybe I just double flank it instead. I could pull shit though, but it deals a lot more damage. I'm gonna make this move. Now I'm going to shoot it. Okay, that like was basically the worst thing that could have happened, I think. I'm gonna move here into Overwatch. This doesn't kill.
Scanning.
Hoping it doesn't take a flanking shot on anybody. Running away is acceptable.
Auf die Flanken achten!
Mist.
Cool. I was able to scare it off.
On the move.
Hey, I didn't pull another pod. That's nice.
Come on, focus.
I am Steven's unbridled rage.
Bin auf dem Weg.
Did it. I think one of the tricks to the early game here is to realize that like your mitigation is shit. You don't have a contingency plan, it's terrible. And just try to do the best you can with the actions you've got.
Je contourne la sécurité.
This land is stupid. Try to get a facility lead here, I think.
Je suis en route.
This is the second mission, and I don't know what attempt it is. I just failed an attempt in like month 9 to a UFO attack on my Avenger. But I'm gonna cheese the game by like knowing the tech tree now and stuff. So I think this one should go okay.
Je me dirige vers la position.
I wonder where the aliens are.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
Ich rücke aus.
9th calendar month too, not 9th
Biete Feuerschutz.
supply drop.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Bin schon unterwegs. Köpfe runter.
Oh, hi.
We've got eyes on the objective. Haben es mit Advent zu tun.
Not the best pull, not the worst, sort of amazingly.
Grenade! Cible éliminée.
That thing I just did is sort of strong.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position. Wie wär's mit Licht?
The part up to mag weapons was basically all I had planned out on the last run. So I just went straight to mag weapons and built a bunch of rangers. Did he just not move?
Is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out. ASAP.
The cavalry's here.
I guess that's one strategy.
Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
I wonder how many stun lancers are going to be in this drop-in.
Ziel neutralisiert. Die Waffe verschlingt meine Munition.
Berserker Autopsy gives like some sort of combat stem thing, which didn't seem very good.
Chargé et paré. Viens par là.
Oh, I could have used it to cheese that mission.
Ich bin bereit.
Clever.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Back online. Got it covered. I'm being flanked. I've got forces sighted. No longer a threat.
Der ist erledigt.
There's a guy somewhere, right? Oh, here. Okay.
Verstanden, rücke aus. Erledigt.
It's another pod.
Keine Munition.
Unclear to me if there's another pod. That's really gross. I want to hack this, but I think it might think that this is the last enemy. Find out soon enough.
My ammo's running low.
I'm not gonna hack something that gives enemies plus defense and mobility before all the enemies are dead.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Okay, so it's 4 pods.
Je suis prêt à y aller. Scan en cours.
Alles im grünen Bereich.
Waffe geladen. Mir entgeht nichts.
Rocket Overwatch.
It's a pretty considerable pod, actually.
Hier sind Advent-Truppen.
Or it used to be. God, that is so bad. I think Slash would be mediocre if its min damage was lethal on these 4 hit point guys. Is it really doing this to me? What? Come on. You're gonna be like that, huh? I'm not quite sure what's going on. I guess I can't step out left. But I can see the sectoid. Shall I put this here and see what happens? I'm just really curious what happens. I think I'll be okay if it doesn't work. Huh. It like went into the floor or something. Okay, I'm gonna flashbang and we'll be okay. Why do you throw like a girl? What's that all about?
On les aveugle. Befehl bestätigt. Daneben.
Bestätigt.
Okay.
Überprüfe Visier.
This was the worst possible turn, I believe. Oh my god. Oh, he's still in light cover. Good. mission is not being kind. Sectoids can actually deal a pretty decent amount with their Overwatch. I don't think I can safely run it with the rookie.
Cible abattue. Y a quoi par ici?
Which, like, doesn't leave me many options. So close. Fortunately, I don't think the Sectoid will do anything relevant as long as it's not flanking anyone. Unfortunately, to reliably kill this guy, I have to let it flank someone. This guy's the actual problem here, I think. What about falling back, like dashing to here? Gross as it is, I think that might be what I have to do. Got 8 tiles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would be able to run up and slash the Sectoid next turn from here, I believe. I'm not convinced that it's good. Huh, I'm also competing against time for that thing. If I Overwatch... It's just like, there's no good way to break this bullshit here. Let's do this.
Position bestätigt. Das sieht hässlich aus.
Fuck. Well, we're all in.
Am Ziel vorbeigeschossen. Habe kaum noch Munition.
It's a fun game. A lot of skill. I want height advantage here. That's the best I'm going to be able to do. 78 is actually really good. Oh yeah, there's aiming angles in this game. Forgot about that. And then I just want to Overwatch against the Sectoid. He'll quite likely run the Overwatch. Sectoids love running Overwatches. They're very dumb like that.
Status confirmed.
There was no way I could slash without being flanked by the Sectoid next turn.
Mission accomplished.
New record! 1.1 enemies killed per turn. That's weird. Oh, I guess it only keeps them for this campaign. Okay, that makes sense. But it didn't give me any new records last mission. What did we get? Specialist. Fuck. It's not what I wanted. Combat protocol is probably stronger this early in the game than the other options here. Well, the other option. But medical protocol is what I want to have on my specialist later. I don't know about this one. I'll think about it some more. Here, I think Shredder is just the clear best choice. I got a stock. Okay, with a stock, maybe I don't need combat protocol, because the point is having some way to kill their overwatches.
Hello, Commander. The Council
I don't think that Sectoid was going to kill you even if I missed the overwatch shot, Holox.
Have all sworn loyalty to the Advent.
I don't care. Go away. Fly to the black site
When
region.
you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information. Commander, the ongoing stress of combat can shake up even the best of our soldiers. As long as we keep them healthy, I'm sure they'll recover given time.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team,
Oh my
we can
god, that
start
only
clearing
takes
out
10
space for new
days.
Facilities, Commander. We
That's
should keep
amazing.
looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
I wonder
Commander,
if
so
I want to
far,
drill all
haven't
the way
seen anything
down
critical
this
among the alien
campaign.
components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
The exposed power coil is actually a pretty big deal.
Local resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander.
Grabbing a scientist here to get mag weapons earlier is a pretty big deal, I think.
Do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available. Thank you for sending additional
The fire
support
axis.
staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
I should get intel from a mission. That's the goal.
Avenger plotting new course.
Not have to scan for intel right now.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their
There you go.
knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
The good old double specialist sharpshooter team for a timed mission. That's basically what I wanted. I'm gonna grab combat protocol here just because I need some offensive output. This is not a mission I can fail, so... Even though it's not a mission I can fail, I think the squatty sharpshooter is just shit. Like, he's okay. Maybe. I'm more worried about not having a shotgun than not having a grenadier. Well, we'll see. It'll either work or it won't.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
The Resistance is asking for
Oh, I
help
didn't
in
put the
rescuing an
stock on a
important
gun.
VIP of theirs that was recently captured
That's
by
really
Advent
bad.
forces in this
That
region. Recon indicates
could
one
easily
possible
like end my
activity in the
campaign
area.
right now.
We'll need to lock down the AO,
Oops.
secure the VIP, and Eliminate all enemy contacts standing
Yeah,
in
I
our
should
way.
really have put that on a gun. Snipers are fine early on the untimed missions, and I'm going to be like leveling 1 using those. It's going to help a lot to have a ranger with concealment. But on the timed missions, I think they're really, really bad early. Of course, I think the specialists are really, really bad too.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Nuestra posición está enmascarada.
It's a little ridiculous that I have to do this as quickly as I would if I had 6 soldiers in a late game team. I guess there are less enemies to fight. Fewer enemies to fight.
Our gremlins can attempt to access the Advent network from here. We might be able to hack their systems and get an advantage. But be careful. If they detect us, things will only get worse.
Things will only get worse. I got really close to pulling that pod. Oh, it's over there. Here. I think it can detect me if I move to here, but I don't think it could detect me over here. Let's check what this is.
Ich sehe es mir an.
Okay. No thanks. Leave me alone, please.
Je suis en route. Forces ennemies repérées.
Hey, I was right. Look at that.
Bien sûr.
I'm gonna go for the concealment ambush here.
Koordinaten vor.
Je reste en observation.
Mir entgeht nichts.
Bien sûr. J'ouvre grand les yeux.
It would be really nice to be able to kill this without using consumables. Quickly without using consumables. Fuck.
Nos ven.
Feind neutralisiert.
Well, dodge a shot. Overwatch. Yes, thank you. This would be a great time to have stock, wouldn't it? I'm going to use combat protocol to do more or less the same thing.
En route vers la position indiquée.
You know, that was stupid. I could have just taken my shots with these 2 soldiers because I'm not going to be able to move forward this turn anyway.
Und los geht's.
Like, we're just sitting here reloading and overwatching anyway.
Waffe geladen.
Je suis de retour. Estoy preparado. Afirmativo, cubriendo. Vigilance. Je vais vers la position. Je me dirige vers la position. On a des advents par ici.
The hack calls a pot on me. Like it drops reinforcements on my head. It doesn't just reveal my dudes. Height advantage is really good. I still think I want to use a grenade here though. I'm gonna try to shoot at this guy without using a nade though. See how it goes. Pretty well. I'm gonna be leaving the sectoid alive. Fuck, I don't want to use a nade here. I shouldn't actually need to. Nice stock, moron. Got him. I'm gonna Overwatch against the sectoid now.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
I'm almost certain that the hack in here that you guys are talking about calls a pot of reinforcements on my position. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. No, I should do this. Fair enough. The reason I wasn't doing that was that I thought it was doing something else. So at worst I can flashbang the sectoid, but I should really be able to kill it. I'm also not 100% sure what this hack does. God, I have so many soldiers. Look at this. 4 soldiers. There's only 1 enemy. Just gotta believe here, I think. Thank you. And I definitely would like that loot.
Nähere mich der Zielposition. Verstanden. Rücke ab.
Unfortunately, I don't have like a ton of time to wait around in Overwatch traps and stuff.
Okay.
I have approximately 0 time right now.
Reçu 5 sur 5.
Failing a hack reveals? Is that true? That's amazing. I'm going to fail every hack from now on. I have so much trouble playing the game before my squad is revealed. early on.
Überwachung läuft.
Poniéndome en guardia.
I think it might actually be a clear map. Where's the door? How do I get to the door?
Bestätigt. Rücke aus.
Do I have to use a grenade here? We're like running out of time and the map is trolling me a little bit.
Affirmatif. Je me dirige vers les
I don't
coordonnées.
want to use a grenade right now.
En avant le massacre.
I think we'll just barely be okay, but it's going to be close. Okay, there is another pod. Can go all the way over there. Screw this, I'm gonna use a grenade.
Position confirmée. J'ai des forces d'advance
Oh,
visuelles.
that was a really interesting activation. That civilian just opened the door on me. Okay. Well, fortunately I have my grenade still.
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel.
If we could make this guy dead rather than not dead, that would be really good. There's a door over here, which I can get around through. So maybe since I've now revealed the last pod on the map, I'm pretty sure I'll just go do that. I think I'm leaving cover this turn. Maybe not with a 4 hit point soldier. But I don't trust this soldier to hit from here. I've got another charge of combat protocol, right? I think so. Did I use it? I might have used it. No, I still have it.
Affirmatif, j'y vais.
Oh, I can't even hit both of them, can I? You can hit both of their cover, but not both of them. Yeah, I'm going to have to... get lucky here, or just let one of them attack me. I think I'll just let one of them attack me. I don't think he can crit for 6. Whoa! I just got bailed out pretty hard by that grenade. What? Never mind. I thought it dealt 4 to the other guy, but actually it just made him invisible momentarily, and then he came back. The world is such a mystery. Oh, he's on fire. Okay, good. They get really shitty chances to aim as well early in the game.
Befehl bestätigt.
Should be a clean map, but I do not have a lot of time left. I'm gonna treat it with the assumption that it's clean.
Ça roule. Estoy en marcha. Je reste en observation.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for
3,
extraction is
2,
closing.
1, okay.
J'avance.
Wait, I have to unlock it and open it, right? Can I get out? Fucking wall is there, Jesus. I don't think I can get Remy out.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées.
Maybe.
Position confirmée.
I will not be surprised at all if I end up leaving him behind here.
En marcha. Guardia.
Biete Feuerschutz.
There isn't another grenade to use on the wall.
Hacking en cours.
Fuck. I really want to keep this guy now. I could fail the mission. Oh, did that open the door?
Paquet bien récupéré. La livraison est en cours.
Menace 1-5
Maybe
status
I'm okay.
confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
This fucking building. Is that a window? It's a window, but I can't get out of it. Yeesh. Maybe, probably not, right? I don't think so.
Okay, je me dirige vers la cible.
But I got the scientist.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position.
Voy a la posición designada.
I don't know
A ello voy.
how I could have done that faster, honestly.
Und weiter geht's.
Refuerzos alienígenas en camino.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position. Menace 1-5, you're out of time. Get to the evac point, now!
Oh! Oh my god! Oh boy.
VIP récupéré et prêt pour l'extraction.
Oh, I need to move this guy into the zone. Woo!
Justo a tiempo.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I definitely, I actually counted that perfectly and knew that I could pull that off. I had that planned 5 turns in advance. That was interesting. Did I really not miss a shot? Maybe I didn't. I don't remember missing a shot.
I can't imagine the aliens are too happy about this one, Commander. Hell of a job.
I don't think that this lady is ever going on another mission, unfortunately for her. I've already got a +20 hack specialist, like, I'm never gonna bring 2 specialists. I have to... Another grenadier is good, another ranger is awesome. I have to get another mission where I desperately need to bring a specialist and have Remy wounded when it happens.
You and your
VIP
another serious blow.
Win by subs. That's so amazing. Oh boy. I have 2 scientists already. This giving me mag weapons in 27 days. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nothing much to do. More rookies. I have 11 soldiers right now. Wound times are gonna get gross. I'm gonna go up to squad size 6. And I have one soldier who I never want to bring on another mission already. So I think that I want this.
Avenger plotting new course.
I think it's better than finishing the supplies too. It gives you between 2 and 4. They're worth 40 bucks each. The supplies give you like 60 or something. I don't know exactly. I could just start excavating this way. I really don't know what I need these supplies for right now. It's gonna be a while before I have to build another room. Obviously this is very slow. But I want that. It's probably not good. I could make the school go faster, but it doesn't actually do anything until I have a specialist anyway, or a sergeant, whatever. So I don't think that staffing it really matters. Maybe it could be good. I don't know. It's like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? Is that how it works? I'll get this eventually, but not anytime soon. I might go low initial supplies this campaign. See what I can do, sort of skimping on building items for the technical game.
Local comms. Advent's been
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Sharpshooter's okay-ish on this mission. Oh, the one thing that rushing it would do is let me train rangers earlier. I forgot about that. That's sort of a big deal, actually. Specialist is terrible on this mission, but I believe that Remy is going to be my first sergeant, so I think I have to bring him. Mission 6 kills. He's the wrong person to carry that, but God, I'm dumb. God, I'm dumb. Okay, whatever. We did that. I like having a flashbang on the sniper because they're a bit too far away for the high explosive grenade to come and super handy all the time.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
I put the stock on the wrong gun. I put it on the same guy who already has combat protocol. It basically does the same thing as combat protocol, so having it on the same person as the person with combat protocol right now is silly. It lessens the flexibility of my squad.
Are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Okay. We are in
Orders confirmed.
the Flubber is Terrifying mission. Flubbers get so much less ridiculous later on in the game. But right now, they are not my friends. So I don't want to go up on rooftops because they have an AoE attack which deals environmental damage. Their attack is low enough damage though that as long as I'm not falling a story or two when they hit me, I'm going to survive it. Oh, I don't want my soldiers standing next to each other. Jeez, you're all dead. It's like not a good place to stand apparently.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties, Commander.
That's a good question. I don't know if I lose anything if I fail this mission.
Je suis en route. Heading to that location. Posición confirmada. Ok, je bouge. Filez, restez pas là.
Oh, I'm not in concealment. I just remembered. Don't remember the last time that I started a mission without at least one soldier in concealment. Okay, whoops. Well, I've been playing wrong, but there you go. Jeez, they're just all piling up right there. Okay, we gotta take this pot out. I want my specialist to start the turn and cover because he can aid protocol and then shoot. Similarly, my sniper benefits from starting the turn and cover. My grenadier and shotgun don't really matter.
Guardia, viens par là. Vigilance.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
Por aquí hay tropas de Advent.
Okay, they're all dead. Well, they're both dead. That made it sound like it was a little bit more of an accomplishment than it actually was there.
Bien reçu.
Gross. Gross.
Me dirijo allí.
Disgusting. Oh wow, I can't even grenade him now. Can nade that guy. I think it's worth it to nade here.
Moving out. Target disabled.
The Faceless are not shown in this counter now.
Todos a cubierto.
Could have been better. Oh my god. I have soldiers next to each other. And he's close enough to hit me.
We've heard rumors about some kind of
I guess
shapeshifters. I'm guessing
there was a
this is
pretty good chance there was a Faceless there. That's actually the Monty Hall problem, incidentally.
Don't even think about it.
If there are 4 civilians there and then they start shooting ones, the remaining ones become like dramatically more likely to be Faceless. Oh, this is going to be a really bad turn. If my soldiers are even alive. What the fuck did that guy just do? Doesn't he have an AoE attack? Why did he not hit all of my soldiers with it? Well, that was fascinating. I guess I'm okay with that.
Je suis en route.
Well, nobody saw that coming.
Fallado.
Okay, this is pretty bad.
Je suis parti.
This is why the soldiers I brought are shit. And I should have brought other soldiers.
Moving to designated
Need
position.
more rangers in the early game, but I got mine wounded.
Light him up.
Oh yeah, and he heals a bunch. That's actually what I wanted. Last pot is just out there. I might fail this mission now.
Me están disparando.
Please stand next to each other. Okay, Flashbang just did some pretty good work.
La, ça fait mal. Recibiendo tiros.
Fortunately, they're very gentle creatures, flubbers. Can kill with combat protocol here. Can I aid protocol and combat protocol on the same turn? I don't see anything that says I can't do that. Probably put it on the wrong guy anyway. It's a really good grenade. I believe it's only a 20% chance to deal 4. I'm gonna move one tile closer.
Moving.
Gets me in vision of the sectoid, but doesn't pull the overwatch and gets me a 100% shot. Rather not miss the 1 in 50 there.
Enemy eliminated.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was anything goofy about like only being able to send the drone to do one thing every turn, which I didn't know about. There are all sorts of goofy things in this game that I don't know about. Like, for example, that you can't evacuate from the defense mission while there's a Pokeball on the ramp. KK, there's actually a window here. I thought I was gonna have to break the building open, but apparently I can just walk over here. Seems like a pretty dumb sectoid move. Beautiful. And I have stock here, so as long as I can get vision of him, which I can just go ahead and take this shot, kill him without using any more consumables. I have one more civilian to play with. Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was turning into a flubber, but it's not. So there's a pot out here. That's the last pod, but there is also another Faceless somewhere. I get to chill out for one turn and then I have to go walk into them basically. Why? I would like to see the ground floor. Nope. Give me the... what? That's really irritating. Okay, here, let's just move to this tile. And Overwatch, they might walk toward me. Oh no. I think they've moved further away from me and they just killed another civilian. This is really gross. So I've got to go pull them.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Make them start shooting at me instead of other things. Which means dashing forward. One of my favorite things to do, actually. Oh, that's a... oh, I thought that was a captain. That's not that bad a pod. Good. I'm glad. I thought he'd flanked himself, but he didn't. I'm gonna pretend that my soldiers in heavy cover are invincible because I don't have another option, basically.
Position confirmée.
I'm gonna save the flashbang until next turn to deal with whatever psi attack the Sectoid uses. And I'm gonna use double aid protocol. Wait, I only have... What the fuck am I talking about? I only have one specialist on this mission. I'm going to use one aid protocol. I'm also going to use a hunker here. There's another Faceless somewhere on the map, but I don't see any civilians alive over here, which is good. Also bad, but for the moment, the part where it's good is more relevant. I'm just gonna hunker here. Okay, that's good. Sectoid wasted its turn. Hopefully the Advent grunts are gonna stay relatively close to it so that the flashbang will hit them too. Or they'll move far enough forward that I can flank and kill them. Let us thank our Lord Hunker. That's not the best for us. Oh, fuck. Really? I just failed the mission. Yeah, did what I could.
Commander, the aliens have slaughtered the resistance here. We can't let them get away with this. Menace 1-5. We have to get control of the situation and take out those hostiles.
I guess it doesn't cost me that much. It costs me a significant amount of supply. I think that's the only big thing.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Vous regardez bien?
Maybe it would have been better to play that differently. How's that for a nebulous statement?
J'y vais.
I'm gonna blow all my consumables to kill these two guys this turn and just hope that I'm able to kill the Sectoid. Oh, never mind. Thought I'd be able to get a flanking shot on him, but I guess that's not actually how this map works. Good combat protocol can finish that off. I've got a flank on this Sectoid, but if I take it, he gets to flank me back. What I can do is move up and take a like mediocre shot at this guy. Actually, it's a 54. I think it's better to overwatch against the Sectoid, slightly. When did this guy move? What did he do? Oh, he flashbanged. I'm just... That was not the best. You're hearing a lot of combat protocol this, etc. because my squad is terrible, so I'm still having to fight the enemies. If I had Rangers, you would be hearing me talk about the strategic game right now because we would be in the Geoscape. So if I overwatch, I'm just going to shoot the sectoid. That seems to be how these pods work. So I'll just take the weighted coin flip to kill. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, that's so unlucky. It was very unlikely that that was the last Faceless. Like, considerably more unlikely than all the other civilians on the map. He just reloaded. Not sure I've ever seen a sectoid reload before. That guy's not going to be able to kill me.
Incoming over here! They're moving to flank me!
Yogurt man, no! No, don't do it, not my ranger. I want not my ranger. Oh god. Why didn't you just shoot the fucking flanked guy? Okay. This has been unfortunate. An unfortunate sequence of events.
That's affirmative. Enemy down.
So shooting this doesn't do that much this turn.
En route vers la position indiquée.
But maybe I can, like, tank it. I don't know how its AI works. But it's pretty unlikely to hit me if I have plus 20 defense, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it will try to hit my soldier who's a protocoled or, like, do the obvious thing and run off and hit somebody else. Please no mind control. Wait, that turn was pretty good for me, I think. I even got 1 damage off of stock. Yeah, that was a pretty good turn. Ranger would be nice right now. So, we're not beating the mission. The goal here is to just get out without more soldiers dead. Which is not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but it's doable. I can kite the Faceless around. Well, not this turn because my guy's panicked. And maybe the Sectoid can leave me alone. Hello. Ouch. Oh god. Okay, that might be too much to come back from. Hey. The plot thickens. If I manage to hit it with both soldiers this coming turn, it might die, but also might not. And then I'm just sort of like believing that the Sectoid can't deal enough damage to my flanked soldier. The other option is to go for the sectoid, but I need to crit it. It would have been nice to be able to just run away, but again, I had a panicked soldier. Another option was to run away and just hope the Faceless missed. Don't quite have the ability to get height advantage anyway. There's no reason to be in cover. All right. Isn't he flanked already? Oh my god, sectoids are so stupid. On the other hand, I might not be able to do anything about it. See if I have vision here. I think I have vision here. Do not have vision here. Okay, so not having vision, I think my play for the turn is actually to kill the zombie. Yeah, I think so. It's not a good start.
Get it together. Voy hacia allá. Pocas cargas. Saúl.
Killing zombies is not a thing I do too often. Especially when there's a flanked sectoid raising it. But I didn't have enough damage to kill a sectoid, so there you go. I'm pretty sure you get experience for that kill, incidentally. It's a really interesting campaign right now, because Remy is absolutely huge. But like, he's a low-level specialist, so he's not exactly gonna carry missions for me right now. Okay, I believe that we stabilized to a point where I can win this engagement now.
Heading out.
Ooh, this guy has 2 hit points.
All set.
I'm gonna aid protocol myself. I don't mind if the sectoid shoots at my gunner.
Vigilance.
Okay, he's dead. Oh, I'm out of bullets. What a day. Oh, they're both out of bullets? Jesus. It's Overwatch. Wonder why I can't see here. I made this move not realizing he was out of bullets, obviously.
Empieza la fiesta. Scanning. Affirmative. Je couvre la zone.
He's gonna run somewhere. I don't know where. He might be broken. He might make the same move he did last turn. Oh. That was a pretty nice point-blank sniper rifle shot.
Current area of operation is secure.
Yes, Sir Faticus. Like, when I restart is when... Okay, I might restart if I have like a giant squad wipe, but I'm definitely not restarting here. Haywire Protocol. Let's grab one of these. I think this is actually a pretty good start so far. I have a plus 20 tech. Specialist. I have a sergeant already, actually. Off 4 missions.
Hello, Commander.
Ironically, I just lost supply in a area I don't even have. So, it turns out I do need this. I got sergeant really, really quickly.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Avenger plotting new course.
Oh, I need to go there. Shit.
Avenger plotting new course.
Four rookies, not so bad. There's a supply drop in a day. I don't need the supply for much right now, right? I need it for squad size, actually.
Avenger plotting new course.
I'll grab this supply, then I'll grab the supply drop supply.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop.
Both of those are pretty rough on the tactical game early.
We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere. Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
I have my ranger back.
Tactics school now operational.
I'm gonna start training rangers as fast as I can, basically. Can Shiro want to be a particular class? I don't remember. Probably ranger, right? Probably wanted to be a ranger. How could you not want to be a ranger?
Strategic resource located.
And I have squad size for the next mission. Is the Faceless one worse? The Faceless one gets me mimic beacons faster. 175 supplies, wow. Can I collect this before I fly? It's like not a huge deal, but it sort of matters. Somebody tell me if I can collect
Commander,
that before I fly.
I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
I think I'm gonna go instant vulture since I have so much supply coming in. Supply from this mission, supply from that map event and the supply drop itself. We can do timed missions with Faceless activations. I'm down. Rangers are on the way. Oh, Neko Knight is not my ranger, that's my grenadier. Well, whatever, same difference. Remy, Magic Man, Laurent. Or is it Laurent? Who could say for sure? Where's this mission? I want to do the mission. You told me to do the mission. Okay.
Setting course for the Mexican
You're recovering an
digital
item
track.
from an advent vehicle. Sir Faticus. Sir Faticus, what sort of soldier would you like to be appearance-wise? Would you like to be a fat soldier? Can you make fat soldiers? I don't think you can. I got double grenadier, double specialist. I'm gonna try to get through this one with 2 rookies. This was the first sergeant I ever got, I believe. First sergeant. Alright, I've got no rangers here, 0 shotguns, double grenadier though. We'll see how it goes. 175 supplies is not too shabby.
Sky Ranger deployed. Menace ready to deploy.
We got a tip from one of our resistance contacts that Advent is moving a data vault carrying files critical to their latest project through this area on a transport vehicle. We're heading in to seize that data. It's the only way we're going to slow down their operation. Take out any hostile forces near the transport, secure the area, and lock down the assets.
Operation Shadow Claw.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
It's not too far away.
Je suis en route.
Time for Remy to show his true power.
Copy that.
Rolling out. À tout de suite.
Boy.
I think I lost my last campaign because Close Combat Specialist did work. That's one way you could frame it. Alright. I'm gonna grab that later. Don't want to give the enemies a bunch of defense and mobility right now.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Huh. They're like letting me just walk to it. It's an interesting strategy. We'll see how that works out for them.
Ça roule.
These windows are boarded up, it looks like. Are they not? I can't tell if I can see through them or not. I can. They're just dirty. Okay.
Okay, je bouge.
Dirty, dirty windows.
Without the introduction of
It's a
human
snake.
DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men
Mushroom,
now show their true
mushroom.
form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
This would actually be a decent time to have a sniper, I think. Oh, he's wounded though. Yeah, okay. It's not like I chose not to have one here.
Let go. Vanguard.
Estoy en marcha. Vista en el objetivo.
They are patrolling. They coming to me? They're coming to me. And they're grouped up pretty well. It's unfortunate the grenades are so unlikely to deal enough to kill here. I guess I'll try just a concealment ambush.
Me dirijo allí.
J'avance.
Understood.
Sure, let's see what happens. It's not too threatening a pod damage-wise. Do I start with a grenade too? I don't think so. I'm gonna overwatch here as well, but I'm gonna start shooting by shooting the trooper with somebody who's guaranteed to deal enough to kill him, which I can't do. Fuck. Okay, let's shoot this snake with Remy. Let's shoot the snake with this guy because I'm not convinced that his Overwatch is going to go off otherwise.
Scanning.
She might run away, and sometimes Overwatches are finicky. You are my guardian.
Nos han localizado.
One more.
La cible n'a rien.
Sick.
Target neutralized.
This flanks, right? Wait, can I blow that up?
Heading there now.
I believe a grenade kills certainly here, but I'd sort of like to save my grenade. But I don't think I can. I think it blows this up, which kills him. I don't want to risk the 18% chance of him getting to fight me. Okay, what I risked instead was a very significant chance of pulling an entire pod out of there and letting them shoot me. I got lucky though. It didn't happen. Okay, there's another hack opportunity for Remy to the left here. And then he has to turn off the container as well. This is a neutralize all enemy targets mission. Let's check out this rooftop.
J'y vais tout de suite. Force d'advent dans le secteur.
Hey, you opened the door for me. This was not a very good engage, looking at it now. I have a bunch of soldiers over here who can't do anything. There's not a lot of time for screwing around on this mission, but I think falling back right now is warranted. Oh my god, that was not fun. She's dead. Yeah, vision off rooftops is different in this game from what it was in Long War, and sometimes I gain vision I really shouldn't. I mean, not like the game shouldn't be giving it to me, like I shouldn't be taking it, but I'm forgetting that it exists. Okay, so now we're fighting two pods at once, and they're both fairly considerable pods. Neither is ridiculous.
Moving to position.
I like the idea of evacing her now. Although, can I finish the mission if I do that? Maybe.
Afirmativo.
She's dead anyway, right? Yeah, that's a really good idea. The snake is dead.
Je reste pas dans cet enfer.
I don't know what Gatecrasher is, Kaden. Is that a mission name?
Come get some.
Explorando.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to respond to that in some way. I'm guessing flashbang on the sectoid. Unless I get pretty lucky and I'm able to kill him. That was sort of weird. I missed the Overwatch shot, but I killed the, so I killed the cover he was running to, but like he wasn't smart enough to realize his cover had been destroyed, so he just went on Overwatch afterward. So it's my turn. Flashbang is here. I'm not certain that this hits the sectoid. Maybe I could grenade the side of the truck first. So if I clear the Overwatch with somebody, that's hard. Okay, but grenade launcher range is pretty good. But I don't have a safe cover tile to advance to. This one's not safe. I have to shoot with this guy to clear the Overwatch, assuming I'm flashing the sectoid. I could also just kill the zombie. I have 4 turns. It's a much safer play. I just might fail the mission by doing it, that's all. And it's also not a, like, certainly safe play either. This is only a 70%. Okay, I think I have to take this shot, more or less. Overwatch is removed.
Burning through ammo fast.
Moving.
I'm gonna base the rest of the turn off. Ooh, I can see him now. Or why? Now I can tell whether this is actually affecting him. Game says it's not. Yeah, the wall is too big. Okay. I haven't failed the mission by a long shot. I just have to hack this, right? So if I just blow up this wall with a grenade next turn, I could grab it next turn. Let's reload here. And shoot.
Preparado.
Okay. I think I made a pretty considerable mistake there. I think what I meant to do is shoot with this guy first. If I hit for 3, wait. Shoot with this guy first. If I miss, this guy has 3 hit points and I can grenade him safely. That's what I was trying to say. I could flashbang the zombie. I think my flashbang's too valuable. This is like pretty risky. I don't remember ever actually letting a zombie slap me. I don't have any idea how much damage they deal. No, Remy's gonna carry this campaign. Don't worry, Earth, you're gonna be fine. Apparently he can see me, but I can't see him. They're going to mark me and then overwatch. A fearsome strategy.
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
This is why it was so terrible to put stock and combat protocol on the same guy. Because I need this guy to flashbang this turn. But I need to clear this overwatch. I need to clear this overwatch, walk up, grenade here, flashbang in there. This soldier can move like out to a flank or use a grenade to kill this guy. Probably use a grenade. I think the way I'm gonna clear the overwatch is to walk a guy through it. Call me old-fashioned, but I think that'll work. It's an awkward solution.
Marchando.
No, you can't reuse your stuff. I can give the weapon to a different guy. Hey, I should have done that. Fuck, I'm so bad. I could have just given the weapon to another guy. Well, the more you know. I'd sort of like him to die this turn. That seems even better than flashbanging.
We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
I wonder if this is more or less valuable than a rookie right now. Can you like tell what it is? Rectangles which glow. Seems pretty fucking valuable, man.
Je m'infiltre dans leur système.
There's a continent bonus which lets you remove modules from weapons. He may have had that. This one's so much better. That gets me a lot. This one stops the flubbers from showing up so early. I think the flubbers are a little bit of a problem right now. This doesn't actually help my tactical game, and my tactical game is where I lose at this point in the campaign. This does help my tactical game. Good work, Remy. Okay. Now he gets to shoot. Oh my god.
Be advised, reinforcements are inbound.
I forgot that that happened.
Threatening the AO.
I think I'm shooting rather than flashbanging.
Ennemi neutralisé. Va falloir que je recharge.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
It's the like second month. I got plus 20 hacking from a door. What am I blowing up? Is it the loot? Is that what it's telling me about? Or is it the data cache? I can't blow up the car I'm standing next to.
Fire in the hole.
Okay, it was this, I think.
Moving out. Grenade out.
There's just still one trooper. That didn't kill him? How? Is he actually not dead? He died, right? He's gotta be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. It's a weak drop-in pod. That's fortunate. There's an Overwatch here, which is gonna go off against this guy. I can combat protocol or flashbang to deal with that. Flashbang seems like the obvious best choice. That's hitting all four. I think. It's really hard to tell. I wish there was a bird's eye view. The data cache is not a problem. Oh, it's not hitting the only guy I cared about hitting. That's great. The data cache is not a problem because I have the data in my little gremlin fellow.
Affirmative. Moving out.
This is deliberate. Set the car on fire? No. Okay. Beautiful. So beautiful.
My ammo's running low.
Bien.
Really? That's your range? You're gonna do this to me right now. They're both flashbanged. Alright. Let us pray to our Lord and Savior, flashbang.
Scanning.
Actually, yeah, I want to hold the grenade for next turn when I have more shots to follow it up. I don't want them to get into cover between turns. Overwatch is fine. Overwatch is fine. Shooting is fine. Shooting would have been a lot scarier had he done it before both of his friends overwatched. I wonder how many kills Natsuki has. She killed the Sectoid and this guy and killed a guy here. And missed that guy.
Missed.
She got a few. Not a bad day in the park for a rookie.
Ready to go.
I think they're overwatching because they don't have good shots against me. And because they're disoriented. Who could say for sure though? Actually I have stock here, so combat protocol and not combat protocol do similar things, I guess. That was a pretty unfortunate turn of shooting for me. That's why stock is good.
Cible extraterrestre abattue. J'ai plus de munitions.
He might be able to run forward and flank somebody. This guy is a fucking maniac. I don't know why he did that move. Like, I can try to explain their moves, but when that happens, I'm at a loss. Putting kills on Remy is really good because he's gonna get me squad side 6. I can feel it.
Negative damage. Training ammo fast.
Hey, we did it.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down.
Oh,
in the
come
area
on,
and secure.
Bradford.
Status confirmed.
I didn't
Mission
get to
accomplished.
hack with Remy. That's, yeah, that's just dumb of me, but that sucks. That was a bunch of supplies or something that I just missed out on. Does the evac zone actually make them more likely to overwatch? That's amazing. That also makes sense. Huh. Alright. I might try that some more and see if it holds up.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
Another sharpshooter. Grenadier's on his way. Another grenadier. It's 3 grenadiers. 2 laser sights. Those go on shotguns probably.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
222 bucks. I already grabbed Vulture. We don't need wet work yet. That should be enough to start building. No, I didn't research that yet. Right. Never put this guy back on duty. Whoops. What do I do with supplies right now? I have no idea.
For Bradford to practice on. If he crashes this ship, I might just hand him over to Advent myself.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
It's a really fancy looking team. I don't think I have anything to spend those supplies on. I could start building a power relay. I don't need it. It just gets in the way if I build it right now.
We've had our suspicions.
Okay. I just feel really weird not using my supplies for anything at the moment. I'm gonna have a very large amount of them, apparently.
Avenger plotting new course.
I could just scan for intel. I think I'd rather pick up intel as mission rewards. I think that the exchange rate is better that way. Also, if I just don't buy anything at the black market.
We have gathered additional
oh, that's what I do with it. Okay, good.
For your use.
Yeah, this is a good way to spend the supplies right now.
Commander.
It's a really expensive ranger. It's a pretty expensive engineer. Okay, I'm just gonna turn rookies into squatty rangers for free. I don't need to do this. Rapid destruction, med. I don't need either of those right now. Put my new engineer to work. And I think just scan here.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we have a priority. We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us. Commander, we just got word that the Resistance is an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials.
Good mission for a sharpshooter.
Forces guarding the site first.
Grenadier, 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 sharpshooter. If I don't have a ranger, which I don't, I think that's actually a pretty reasonable team to bring here. I'm not going to be bringing rookies on any more missions. I just turn them into the class I want. And then bring them as squaddies. Sure, why not? So, crit chance on any guns. I'm going to put it here just because... Well, maybe I could just sell it, actually. I'm just gonna sell these on the black market, probably. Are the credits worth more? The Credits don't seem that important. Wait, nothing else to do. I did not pick up the loot on the last mission. Did I get loot on the last mission? Oh, it's because I hacked a crate, probably. I probably picked it up out of the crate. No, that's not true. I hacked a computer thing.
Disabled an advent convoy in this region, and they sent word for us to come in and seize whatever we can.
I don't know
For us to recover
how I got loot on the last
We'll
mission.
need to secure the AO and neutralize any hostiles still in the area if we're going to get anything of use out of there. Menace 1-5. The disabled advent convoy is just ahead. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
I only got one concealment. That's so sad.
En marcha.
Look at how high that is.
Closing on target position now.
On it. D'accord. Je reste en observation.
Je reste en vigilance.
En el objetivo.
Je bouge.
I was actually specifically not going to make that move, and then I just did. I think the way that cleared Fog of War was a lot more dangerous than clearing it with these guys down here, which is why I moved these guys down here to begin with. That was an interesting misclick.
Stepping off. Tout de suite.
There's something out there.
Moving. That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
I'm on it, friend.
Voy hacia allá. Je suis parti.
Man, I don't remember the last time I cared about stun lancers.
Okay.
This might be interesting.
Affirmatif.
This is a really cool map.
Eyes on the prize. Scan en cours.
Roger. I've got my eyes.
Like, you've got the high ground up here, but vision up here is shit. So holding the high ground doesn't actually give you great line of sight down here. Plus you have to worry about people patrolling into you this way, and then you this is indestructible cover, and you can't safely flank it because you leave exposed flanks if you moved up. I might actually abandon the high ground and go over here. Well, let's see what this is. Double stun lancer pod. I'd really like that to come toward me. That might sound counterintuitive against stun lancers, but it's much easier for me to kill them if they're at close range before they get a chance to do anything.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Got it covered.
I have high ground concealment here if I want it.
En route vers la position indiquée. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Pretty sure I can kill this pod right now. I have 6 grenades, 6 grenades and 2 flashbangs. Okay, so I deal enough with a pistol to last hit one of these guys, basically, after it gets hit by 2 grenades. This pod really depends on how far they split up after I hit them, I think. There's not much reason to take concealment shots because I'm just blowing up their cover anyway. I'm just gonna do this.
Fire in the hole! We've been spotted!
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
This guy over here is the problem. I wasn't expecting that. That's exactly the thing I was talking about on the high ground too. Like, I can't go flank that guy really, and there's not much else I can do against him. I might just Overwatch against him, because these guys are dead.
Take this.
Je l'ai eu!
I can also just flashbang him.
That was all.
I think if I flashbang him, he's gonna stand still and shoot at me though. And if he does that, I can't actually kill him next turn either. Unless that part of the ridge breaks from a grenade. Or I could grenade combat protocol him. I could combat protocol him now. I have stock on the wrong fucking guy again. I could grenade combat protocol him now, actually. I think that's a reasonable solution. If it deals 4, I can save a combat protocol as well. It did kill his flank. I'm still gonna combat protocol rather than risking a 26% chance of missing and having him active. Ah, good, there's more. One of those guys is really easy to flank. Actually, no, he's not. This is such a weird map. So This deals a lot of damage. Let's go. I'm gonna use consumables again. Both of these have been, I don't know, double stun lancer pods. I won't say they're difficult pods, but they're irritating pods. Gonna be like 2 more pods and I'm out of consumables just about already. Well, it is what it is. Because I'm gonna flashbang these 2 as well.
Cible abattue.
Oops. Not sure I have range here. Okay, that's just an active stun lancer then. Just gonna pull my guys back into heavy cover, Overwatch. Hopefully things will go okay here. I think the Overwatches are good because the Sectoid very commonly likes to move for some reason. And I'll just get uncovered shots against them. Alright, that's also fine. Now at least I have 3 Overwatches on the Stun Lancer. The most threatening thing he can do might actually be to move here and take this flanking shot. Oh, it's so close. Welcome to Legendary Stun Lancers. On the other hand, after he like fails to kill me, he doesn't do very much else. Kill!
Baja confirmada. Ya me queda poca munición.
I should be able to just kill this guy this turn, but if I fail to, I do have a flashbang to deal with the zombie. Okay, that car's already on fire. I wonder if a grenade from here would finish it off. Okay, now a grenade plus stock would do it.
Okay.
It makes sense to use these consumables early.
Fire in the hole.
Like, this is sort of the median situation for a grenade in this sort of a mission. I'm not going to get that much more from it very often. But me having a soldier wounded or dying early in the mission is a lot worse than it happening later in the mission. So using them for these sort of so-so situations early to make sure that my soldiers are healthy to keep fighting is, I think, the right thing to be doing.
Ready to engage.
I only killed 2 pods so far. It's so depressing.
Ready to go.
At least I got through month 1 without any like stun lancer or snake lady pods.
Explorando.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'd like some sort of audio indicator.
Vigilance.
I'm on it. Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
Because right now I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm playing XCOM 2, but I have no idea where the aliens are.
Orders
And
confirmed. On the move.
I don't know, just walking into pods of aliens is not really my favorite thing to do.
En marcha. Aquí hay tropas de Advent.
I wasn't even sure that was revealing a single tile. That seemed unlucky. That was like a ridiculous pull by them though. Okay, this is an example of when a grenade is above median.
Esto es para ti.
Mission 5 Dragon Round sounds okay, not gonna lie.
That was all. Headed there now.
Oh fuck, that's my 2 hit point guy. I didn't realize that. That's also pretty bad.
Shot wide.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go... This is wasting a bit of damage. Do that. Because I wasn't going to be able to kill both of them. So leaving the Sectoid alive, he's about as threatening. He's probably less threatening. Means I dealt a lot less damage this turn, like from a raw damage output sort of standpoint. That turn was worse. But the aliens are a lot less threatening. Fighting back here. I might kill that. Oh, mind spinned me. He failed. Remy is a boss. I had really high hopes for that Overwatch. Okay. There's about to be a grenadier shortage.
Position confirmed.
Like the way they just sort of slowly slid off there. It's sort of goofy, but I'm gonna shoot here. Take my 1 damage.
Allez, concentre-toi.
And then I'm gonna sort of like move away from this sectoid. His mind spin is on cooldown, but he may...
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Vigilance.
He may raise a zombie this turn.
Closing on target position now. In position.
I don't know...
Poniéndome en guardia.
Like in the grand scheme of things, there is some fairly large incentive to not get Remy wounded so that he hits captain or whatever the relevant rank is as quickly as possible. But that's hard. You know? Okay, so I have a flashbang for that zombie. At worst. I can't see what's going on here. Oh, he's on this tile right here. Okay. I guess I'll just shoot the zombie. Yeah, whatever.
On peut y aller.
If the shooting goes really poorly, I can flashbang the sectoid. believe that's another kill for Remy.
Cible extraterrestre abattue.
Locked and loaded. All set.
D'accord.
Okay. Let's see what he does now.
Afirmativo, cubriendo. Ok. Ça, c'est pas bon.
That was a thing he might do.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Now officially on life tilt.
Adjusting aim. On reserves.
Entendido. En movimiento. Move into position.
Je rejoins la position. Besoin de lumière?
I'm on it. Scan en cours. Todo cubierto. Je vais me mettre en position.
I didn't know that, here. Let's just take stock. I believe I just shot my own soldier.
Heading to that location.
I didn't know that overwatching was worse than just shooting at somebody in low cover. Okay, this is becoming unreasonable.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Maybe I should have used combat protocol. Jeez, thank you.
Blanco neutralizado.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
3 wounds on that awkwardly. I think I'm gonna have shard guns and 2 rangers before the next mission though. Wonder how long Remy is out for. 103 supplies. Fairly irrelevant alloys and Olerium crystals. Soldier is shaken. Remy is gone for 18 days. That's really not too bad. Mag weapons are 8 days. That might be too far away.
Avenger plotting new course. Strategic resource located.
The looming statue of an elder. I might as well go find this black market.
Avenger plotting
Don't need
new
intel
course.
too much right now. this one Ranger.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network
Oh,
as
he's getting
soon as
pissed.
possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Still have nothing to actually build. This is gonna take so long to get. Gross.
Market is open.
Research mag weapons for 10 intel. Unfortunately, I have about 4 days left on that. That's a terrible exchange rate. Focus. Will. Okay. None of these seem that great. They're very interested in my data cache. I'm not going to research that for months, so that's a pretty lucrative thing to get. I don't remember how many of these I need for armor, but it's not that many, right? I have a lot of corpses. I'll put plus 13 dodge on someone. Does anybody remember how much I'm not keeping the data cache? There's no way it's worth $154 right now. Does anybody remember how many Advent Trooper corpses I need for Thingamajig? Carapace armor, whatever the armor's called. $14. I'll believe you. I'm not gonna bother with the autopsy. I don't need to build battle scanners at any point. $42 right now is probably more valuable. Although I don't know what I'm spending it all on, but I'm sure I'll find something. Maybe I'll rush Psy this game. That could be fun. It seems like I'm well set up for it. I'm just like drowning in supplies and have a ton of rookies. And my research is good. I've picked up 2 scientists already. I could have built a lab. It's an interesting idea. I don't think it's a good idea.
I am still hard at work on the current research priority, Commander.
It means not getting armor. I'm okay with that. I'll make it work. Maybe I should be building a lab.
From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities. At least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
Hey, Commander.
Ooh.
do you know about these gene therapy clinics?
Having worked in one of the facilities, I can tell you
Nothing to
firsthand.
do right now.
They do offer a level of medical care unmatched by any previous effort in our history. The aliens have effectively cured all of humanity's greatest ailments. Cancer, malaria, AIDS. The process is relatively simple. Yes. The price of admission is acceptance of all Advent policies. For many people, that's hardly a consideration. A minor
Wait, really?
inconvenience at most.
I'm beginning to see the appeal.
Commander, we've received word that the aliens
But
have
that's only-
completed a facility devoted to their
Huh,
work on the
that's
Avatar
fortunate.
project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy it to set back the aliens' operation. Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
I have outdone myself. Strength of encryption increases all intel costs by 100%. That would be sort of gross. Why are they getting another facility so fast, too?
Avenger plotting new course.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the...
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Okay, I need to pick up communications, and then I'm gonna go straight for Psi, see how it works.
A number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Cool.
Setting course for Mexico.
I'm not gonna bother with this specialist. Double ranger, 1 grenadier, 2 sharpshooters right now. That's wrong. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm bringing the specialist. Shotguns are very cheap. Look at how little that costs. Mag rifle's considerably more expensive, but I think, afford that too. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy all of these right now. Got the money. They're all helping the team. Stock for the mission. I'm gonna give Halox the agility. And I think this team is good to go. One more flashbang, maybe.
In position to drop.
The aliens are moving a VIP of some importance through this area on board an Advent transport vehicle. And the target is apparently valuable enough that the spokesman has asked us to intervene. We're moving to capture or kill the VIP. Secure the area.
Hey, I'm in Los
neutralize any
Angeles.
hostile resistance.
Los Angeles.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Truppentarnung wird aktiviert. Heading there now. Looks like hostiles over here.
Pretty easy pod. Can I really move here without pulling?
Moving to designated coordinates.
Ooh, is that a turret? I think I saw a turret down there. Excitement, boys and girls.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Rücke aus. Running.
This is an extract all units mission. The last one of these I got out by one tile.
Schon unterwegs.
Scan en cours.
Guess they didn't do anything. Really gross place to fight, line of sight wise. Might have to spend another turn here. Oh, we have so far to go. Shit. Wait, I could just grenade them and the fall damage will kill them.
Confirmed. Hostile targets in sight.
No, I'm not as sure that I can. Let's set up properly. It's so tempting to just start fighting now. Sort of amazing that the turret cannot see me again. Okay, I'm gonna put my sniper here. Get these guys up properly, and then next turn we'll go loud.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Sees the turret. It keeps on going in and out of vision. It's tilting me a little bit.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone. Überwachung läuft.
I'm going to almost fully Overwatch here, I think. Let's go. Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Grenade here. There and there.
Heads down!
Did I just give the turret vision of my soldier? Maybe. I can't flashbang the turret. My plan was, if anybody was screwing me up really bad, I would flashbang them. But that's gonna be harder because that's a turret. Also, one of my Overwatches just straight up didn't go off.
Those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Overall, a fairly unenjoyable experience.
Umgehe Sicherheitsmaßnahmen.
Apparently the Overwatch penalty in XCOM 2 is 30%. Ooh, distraction would be pretty good right now. Do I care about enemy reinforcements? I don't know that I do. I think I can handle them. Nice. I'm pretty sure I don't have Phantom, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I did have Phantom. Goofy mistake. It's getting late. It's actually getting early. Oh yeah, I have mag shotguns now, so like... Oh, this is why we researched mag weapons.
Headed there now. Don't make this hard on yourself.
Target identity confirmed. Menace 1-5. Remember, we're here to capture the VIP if possible. Knock them out and bring them in.
What the fuck was that, lady? Why didn't you just attack him from where you were?
Target down. Need to get a closer look.
Maybe she couldn't. Pretty solid. Advanced hair trigger will go on one of the mag shotguns.
I've got it.
I'd rather not use my other grenade this turn.
Enemy eliminated.
I have two options here. I can take the 55% against him in heavy cover. I can also move here and shoot him with a pistol and then like use stock. I guess I can't. Thought I had combat protocol. I do have combat protocol. That was clever of me. I'm not actually sure what's better. Pistol. I have 75 aim. Costs me a combat protocol and it opens Fog of War. I think I'll just do this. Don't want to open the Fog of War. Well, that was a pretty good turn. Aided by a convenient tower hack.
Schon unterwegs. Gebe Feuerschutz.
The early game is like pure RNG. I'm sorry, that's not... That's not how this works.
Okay. Closing on target position now. Bien reçu.
Wird gemacht.
Reloaded. Locked and loaded. Bestätigt. Überwachung
Menace
läuft.
1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
I find it very odd that he doesn't run away from you. The first time I did one of these missions, I like wasn't sure if I needed to
Moving to position.
try to corral him into a corner,
Bien sûr. En route vers la cible.
put my New Zealand-born sheep herding skills to work.
On Overwatch. Overwatch.
But no, he just sort of stands there, crouches there. Maybe he's drugged by the Advent goons.
Je suis parti.
Oh, this is gonna pull reinforcements, isn't
Status
it?
confirmed. Target package in custody.
I could have waited a little bit longer.
Moving. Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Verstanden, rück ab.
Come get some.
Wählen geht
Moving
nicht.
to Overwatch. Bin dabei.
This pod has a stun lancer in it.
Muss mich zusammenreißen.
Es kommen noch mehr von denen.
Okay, I decided to make things
1-5, we're
interesting,
picking up an enemy
apparently.
transport inbound on your current position.
Affirmative.
Problem with this is that it uses both of my flashbang soldiers to kill this guy. Oh, I have a mag pistol. Oh, okay, never mind.
Menace éliminée.
Forgot I had a mag pistol. Hey, I have like really big guns too, don't I? Maybe I'm fine here. Probably I'm fine here. I'm gonna leave cover, I think.
On the move.
I don't think the stun lancer can crit for 6 with his gun at this point. Not sure.
Heading out.
I think grenading is the right play here. What do I have left? I don't know. The consumables could be useful against these guys over here. I guess Nagati Knight must have gone to bed because he's not in chat telling me to slash. I don't want to give that grenade away, but I don't see the like other play.
Verstanden. Rücke ab.
Okay, I can leave the Sectoid alive. Shit.
Komm schon.
If I double grenade here, I have nothing for those guys. I just need to hit a shot, please. Oh my god.
Shot wide.
I still think this was the right play. It just could have gone better, that's all.
Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
I still think the Stun Lancer is a bigger deal than the Sectoid, but maybe I'm wrong. Certainly no longer the bigger deal than the Sectoid. His head might be. His head is setting land speed records right now. Fuck ice cream, man. Got a world to save. Let's see if he crits me for 6. No. Sectoids are so dumb. Okay, this should be a pretty easy cleanup from here. This tile looks good. I really don't want my rangers getting wounded. Sort of like 4 rangers on every mission right now. So I'm going to put my Grenadier on this tile. Take the shot with her.
Target eliminated. Closing on target position now.
And then I'm going to trust in the hunker. I don't think my flashbang reaches that far. It's a long way for a flashbang to go.
Bestätigt, drücke aus.
Bin unterwegs. In cover. Ça roule.
Odette has some carrying to do, I think.
On vous portera s'il le faut.
Tonight we are young. Excuse me.
Bleibe in Stellung.
Carry me home tonight, etc. This is interesting. I can break one of the Overwatches with either Combat Protocol or Stock. I just have to run the other. I guess Combat Protocol deals more damage. No, it doesn't. No, this is better.
Okay, nicht erwischt. Ich muss bald nachladen.
I do not have a lot of grenadiers who are not wounded at the moment. But rangers are so hot right now. Do I even have to run the Overwatch? I think so. Yeah.
Moving on target location.
Nice.
This is for you.
Yeah, I buy the evac zone explanation. I think there's probably something to that.
Roger that. It's still moving.
Beautiful.
On reserves.
Position bestätigt. Köpfe runter.
Chauffeurs.
I find it hilarious that they like stumble along carrying the civilian, but move exactly the same speed as every other soldier. Yep, he's definitely trying to protect the evac zone.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
I should have... Fuck! I don't want kills on that soldier. I should have combat protocol at that time. Because I don't actually gain anything
Position confirmed. Orders confirmed. Moving
from
out.
getting the kill that turn.
5 sur 5.
Last turn if I got the kill it let me make sure the other guy didn't do anything, but this turn getting the kill really did nothing.
Bin dabei. On the move. VIP in Sicherheit und bereit zur Evakuierung. This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That hack giving all of my squad an extra turn was sort of nice, not gonna lie. Mission would not have gone anywhere near as well if I had failed that hack.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
You have done an outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
I'm rich again. So, I have no alloys. 236 intel. Trying to remember if there was an engineer.
Recruits ready for what they're going up against, but having the commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
I can still build a lab. No, I can't. I should start building my power facility now, though, I think. So let's get that going.
Power relay construction initiated.
I'm not going to spare an engineer to rush that. So I'm basically buying myself an engineer for 12 days by starting it earlier. Something like that. Hey, there's an engineer.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Avenger plotting new course.
I'm gonna grab this engineer and then I'm gonna go back and maybe buy a scientist or something. I don't know.
You'll find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Okay, so it's alien biotech that gets me a sectoid autopsy, right? Looking up a tech tree. Holy shit, this tech tree is gigantic. Game start. Wow, that's, yeah, okay. Sectoid autopsy. 1 corpse, 6 for instant, min science score 10. I don't know what that means. Which gives psionics for 5 Illyrium. And the Scilab costs 175 supplies, 10 Illyrium, 5 power. So it's gonna just be staffing and engineer there. Okay, that's not too far away. Opinion on specialist. I have a really, really good specialist this campaign. That's my opinion on specialist.
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe.
At some point, I'll actually have to do that.
Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Probably grab 5 rangers and then I'll look into other classes.
New objective added.
The advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. Though I was never... I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question
I'm gonna want one of these in not that long, I believe.
I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip.
Ooh, a more invasive
Just give the word
approach.
and I'll get started, Commander.
That's
Commander,
what I
we've
like
pushed
to
our
hear.
current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Protected device, corporal grenadier, difficulty moderate. Alright. I'm gonna go to sleep, you guys. I'm like basically asleep already. I enjoy streaming to you all, but it's 4:30 a.m. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Feel free to hit follow. I'm gonna keep on jamming this until I properly beat Legend Iron Man. I think I would not be at all surprised if I win this campaign. Sorry, Kenshiro. Don't you sleep sometimes? Maybe we should sync our sleep schedules so you don't have to be so upset. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream.